EA Sports. It's in the game.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Willis is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. potential to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Think about the great historic moments in the sport, and many times you think about the one single big punch that finished a great fight. He's the kind of fighter that can do that here.
Yeah, and more importantly than that, yeah, he has some power, but there's been other guys. Ernie Shavers had great power. He never won the heavyweight title. You have to have a trick to get it to the target when it's most needed. Like Rocky Marciano against Ezra Charles. You know, Marciano had very little time left. His nose was split, and the ref was going to stop the fight. He had to land that punch. And he had a little trick. Started one hand, threw the other.
Gets rid of that effort. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Tiger's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Crusher. Willis is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
You got to land a big punch
now.
No doubt about it.
In the
You are
last
losing
round.
this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Not.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Willis's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Cruz is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good smooth work by Crusher. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave the right hand.
Tiger's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. That hook was well off the mark.
Keep working the jab.
Crusher's right
Side to
hand
side.
working well that time. He scored well.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Scored well to the body again.
Back to the body.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Cruz's right hand scores well that time.
Back to the body.
Willis is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cruz. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tiger's
So
gonna
the
really
body,
regret when he
then
hears
to the head,
scorecards, Rep,
then
because he
finish
lost
to the
that
body.
last round
We
just
got it.
based on
Okay, now listen.
defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding. They're not boxing out underneath the board.
Let's go.
Well, guess what? They
What are you
weren't taught
waiting?
how to do that. You have to
You
know how
want
to
this
do
fight?
that. He's not going to
Then
start
let's get
showing
moving
you
at it.
defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
And round number 3 is underway. Up top with the right hand.
Looking good.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Willis. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Solid right by Crusher.
Back to the body.
Crusher's combination punching is working well here. Parries that punch intended for the head. Cruzes keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
No, sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. 2 snapping jabs by Willis. Crusher's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
You're doing great.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Willis. Tiger's jab lands well. Right back with some offense of his own. Tiger's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Cruz is banged around by a big uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Good right hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Cruzes just being smart on the outside. Hits him in the mug with the right. That was a miss by Crusher. Cruzes bang to the noggin. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Willis. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gets the left. Halfway through round number 4. Oh, what a whiff by Crusher. Crusher's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He took one, but then gave one. Big shot by Cruz. Cruz is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Hooks on the inside.
Willis is not having this fight where he needs it to be. Teddy, it's well known that he's an inside fighter.
Yeah, you know what? We know that he can't win on the outside. We've seen that already. His opponent has longer arms. He's better on the outside. If he cannot get inside, I mean, he can't win in his inside. Well, he can't win this fight.
Good step back counter punch there. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Certainly don't stand in front of
Tiger's
it.
defense is going to need to shine when he gets
Doubling
back
that
out there.
jab,
I mean,
okay?
look at
Double
the
that
close-up
jab.
of
That will
cut we're
put
seeing.
us in
Yeah, he's got to
position.
use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And a well-placed counter by Crusher. Cruz is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Willis is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
landed. They both decide to bring it. Targeting that straight left hand. Willis's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. He needs to adjust a little further out.
Oh, what an exchange! To the head he goes with a left hand. Right to the head with that right.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Crusher jammed by an uppercut. There's the combo to the body.
Stay away from those.
Tiger's able to land a nice, clean left hand. And that's the end of round 5.
Let your hands go.
Cruz is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards it.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Crusher's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
And now another left.
It's okay. Let's go.
Good fighting, snapping shot by Willis. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the full. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Willis is rising back up. That takes some guts. Tiger's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And there he's been warned for hitting below the belt. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Crusher's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Tiger's wanting it. Willis has done it again. Another head flash here, and that headbutt is going to cost him. The referee is deducting a point, saying that was intentional. Tiger's going to have a point deduction here. Repeated low blows finally caught up with him. He has found his groove with this right hand. Willis, one too many, Teddy, and that's it. DQ, fight's over.
He gave him every opportunity he could. You know, you wonder if he wanted the fight stop.
Tiger's corner's got to be frustrated. They didn't train for 8 weeks to have a disqualification.
You just wonder whether or not he sabotaged himself. He found a way out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Mike Tyson's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Mike Tyson's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Iron Mike with an iron right. Piercing jab. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes the legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to your opponent that you should not get in the ring with him.
To this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitch who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Very nice defensive guard there. man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what gets you.
Did you see that? Mike Tyson has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final? Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Tyson's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
Oh, what an uppercut. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And now he scores well with a straight right. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Iron Mike lands the left good. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Flush right hand to the head. Not able to land the uppercut. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tyson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Final minute of this round. That has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten his seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Scored well up top. Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. Big shot comes crashing home. Tyson goes down. Once again, Tyson goes down. But will he get up again? And we come to the end of round number 2.
You need to move your head more.
You know,
Side to
Teddy,
side,
I'm looking at
okay?
that cut as he's
I
in
wanna
the
see
corner
that
now,
head
and it
move
doesn't
more.
look good at all. Do you
Jab,
think
jab,
he
and
thinks
throw.
he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Then to the head.
Not only does he
Then
think
finish
it, I
with
think
body.
he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
All right, relax. Just, you gotta relax. You gotta move out there.
You got it.
All right, move.
Mike Tyson's grasping at straws at this point right now. He has not had an answer for his opponent all night long. Surprised he even got out of that last round when he was knocked down. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Mike Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good job protecting himself. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
A good block. Tyson's punch is far off the target. Great work offensively landing that combination by Mike Tyson. A well-placed overhand right. Look at this, another power punch able to land early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Tyson's opponent, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh my, what a shot. Tyson's down, he's got to beat the count. That punch was absolutely a stunner.
And that came so wide that he had no preparation for it. That's where an awkward shot pays dividends.
Fight is over. A knockout. Unable to beat the count of 10. For the official word, let's send it up to the ring. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout. Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
It's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Blocks that belt line well. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
The key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health? It could imperil his vision down the road.
And the round comes to an end. Russia's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
That's a nice right hand that time by Crusher. Blocks that punch. There's a straight right hand. Cruz is making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Halfway through this round. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe. You kill the body, the head will follow.
Good work defensively by Crusher. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
The Blade scoring with that right hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. What a big shot. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Cruz's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Blocks that punch. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Crusher.
Keep your hands up.
End
Don't
of the
worry
round.
now, right? I just
A
need
round
you to
in which
focus.
a knockdown
Keep your
was
hands
scored.
up.
Now, Teddy,
Keep
you're
working
the
the jab,
trainer
okay?
in the corner
Double
of the
up
guy
the jab
scoring
and
the
just keep
knockdown.
moving.
What are some of the
Okay?
things you want to
Good,
remind
I
him
need you to
You
use
want
your
to
feet, all
remind
right?
him
Move
how
around.
he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. Nice, nice. Good work. I want to see you double up that jab, okay?
The Blades reach that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. Good job staying away from the danger there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cruz. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Crusher's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Well played, straight right hand.
Relax, relax.
Halfway through this round here, Crusher's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. The Blade's almost looking foolish that time. He was so bad. Scores well to the head with the right hand. The Blade's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. The Blade's hit by a counter punch there. Cruz has got a good measure on his opponent. Every time that head dips down, that front of that body leans forward, you see him firing off that uppercut.
Well, there's certain situations where you have to be ready to do certain things. On the inside, the uppercut is usually one of those situations where that punch becomes very available.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. You got more of these?
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. Throw. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk.
Crusher's enjoying a big lead here, up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard, but even more important than that, he's already gotten to his man.
He's hurt him in the body. And once he hurt him in the body, he flows upstairs, is able to go there.
The blade's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Crusher's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. The blade's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Teddy, it's hard to believe that he'll be able to get anything going if he doesn't throw more jabs.
Kind of like trying to speak the English language without knowing the alphabet. I mean, the jab is ABC.
The blade's combination punching is working well here. A little head knocking with that right hand. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Cruz is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. The blade's right hand scores well. Crusher's landed a good, solid combination.
Focus.
The blade's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
So he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
The blade's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by
You want this
Crusher.
fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
Come on now. I need you to look alive out there. Loosen up your hand. You did very, very good.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Crusher. Cruz's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. The blade's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Halfway into round number 5 here. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Get off of the rope!
Cruz is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab.
You're doing great!
Goes up top with a right hand.
Punch! Punch!
The old 1-2 scores for him. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. The blade's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
We count down the final moments of this round. And round 5 comes to an end.
Keep
Now
the
that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Crusher's
Watch out for
cut
the right
even
uppercut
looks
when you
worse.
come inside,
And it's
okay?
up to the fighter now,
He's trying to time with
his
it.
attitude not
Good
to
job,
change.
that
You know,
round.
we can look at
Just
it,
keep
and we
moving.
can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
You got to breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. I mean, he's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
The start of the 6th round. Cruz is going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long. Good double jab by Crusher. Cruz is able to land a good, solid left hand.
There you go. Body shot.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Blade. Protecting his head well with his guard. The Blade showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Cruz is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starting to take away some of that head movement.
Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Solid. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Cruz is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
10 seconds to go in this round. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that.
You gotta
shot
land a
away.
big punch now.
End
No
of the
doubt
round.
about it. You are
So
losing
he
this
scores
fight.
the knockdown
You need to
and now
throw
heads back
and land
to
a
his
big
corner.
shot.
Teddy, do you ever have
Look
to
at me.
calm a guy
Knock
down
this
after he scored a
motherfucker
knockdown?
out.
That's a really great
Boy,
point
listen,
because a lot of
knock it.
times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to
gotta
think it's
bring
going to
your
be an
hands
easy
up.
night.
You
And
must bring your
forget
hands
what
up.
you knew when you came in. That it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
Crusher's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop it. His opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's going to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
And a good 3-punch combo by Crusher. Halfway through the 7th round, a solid uppercut by the Blade. Solid left hand to the head. Crusher's able to get to the inside, and when he does get there, boy, he packs a lot with that uppercut.
Well, hey, you're right, though. He does pack a lot because he's able to really snap that shoulder up. He's able to get real torque. You know, he pivots in the hip. You know, he brings it up from the ground.
And he comes right back with a headshot. Crusher's well off the mark that time.
throw the...
Start of round number 8. Cruz is in control according to Teddy's scorecard. The busier guy, really, when you look at the totality of this fight, that's the way to describe it. He's been the busier guy.
Yeah, he's been working when the other guy's not working. And in close rounds, that's enough to get him, at least on my card.
Good-looking combo by Crusher. How about that left hand? He just missed that shot up top. That's it. That's it. Blocked that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Nice strike after catching one by Cruz. The blade's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Cruz is left, working well that time. Well, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect this out of him, but I like the way he looks on the outside.
He's an inside man, but guess what? He's got an outside touch.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by the blade. And now the ref gets involved and warns them for headbutting. Russia's putting forth a boom, boom, boom. A three-punch combo. Cruz is not going to get away with this here. That headbutt, the referee is saying that was an intentional foul, and that's a point deduction. Good counter punch. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punch.
All right, breathe. Deep breath.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Nice block by Crusher. Little head hunting with the left. Cruz is showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Good flush shot upstairs. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Not able to land the headshot. That's a good left hand by Crusher. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Suck it up. You want to win, you got to dig where you never dug. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, count.
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Sound defense. Good block that time And now you see him scoring well with the right. The blade's gaining some momentum on his side. It's starting to pour it on. Oh, a big shot from Cole. He non-stop scoring attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
The Blades putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Cruz's left now getting into the mix. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Cruz is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands.
There you go. Use the ring. Use the ring.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Crusher. Crusher's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Each man able to land an uppercut. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is. Cruz's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Opening round scheduled for 10. Cruz is tagged by that power punch. combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Get inside, get inside.
Good block by Crusher.
Keep it tight inside.
Crusher's left, landing well. Good job on the two-punch combo by Crusher. Cruzes missing
Let's
punches.
go.
I mean, there's just
What are you
no
waiting?
way to sugarcoat
You
it.
want
His
this
accuracy
fight?
isn't there.
And there's
Then
a
let's
reason
get
for it,
moving
Joe.
out
His
there.
punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up.
Here we go. Round two is underway. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
A little head hunting with the right. What the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Crusher. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through round number two. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Scored well up top. Final 10 seconds of round number two. A razor-sharp hook to the head by Cruz. As we come to the end
Keep
of the
your hands
round.
up, all right?
Joe and Teddy with you
You
ringside.
have to
Teddy, that's
keep
one of
your
those
hands
rounds
up.
where I wonder
You're
what were
doing
the
fine.
judges
You're just
looking
beating
for.
it to the
Because
punch,
it's
that's
tough to kind of
all.
draw a line between those two
You need
fighters.
to
Yeah,
throw
very
more.
close, but one of
If
those
you're
rounds
not-
where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
And round number three is underway. Boy, right on target with that double jab. Good clean shot, turning fire. Well done by Cruz. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And a right hand lands flush. I like that step back. Big shot there. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
Get up! Come on, get on your feet.
Teddy, he does not appear to be hurt at all after that knockdown.
That's good concentration, and that's the benefit of seeing the punch.
Able to show you his blocking ability. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Nice work, the left hand to the head. He missed with that headshot. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Cruz is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Left hook to the body. Right hand. Nicely done. He comes with the straight right hand. A well-placed uppercut by Cruz.
Good work. Uppercut.
Good right hand.
Keep your distance.
Crusher's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Crusher.
All right, breathe
And that's the
for
end
me.
of round
Deep
3.
breath. Breathe through your mouth. Good, good.
There you go. That's the best.
Keep circling. Don't fight his fight. Jab more, jab more, jab more. Jab. Jab and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head. Then finish to the body.
Cruz's knockdown scored is the big difference in this fight so far. As we start round number 4, he's clearly won 2 of the 3 rounds.
Yeah, he has, Joe, but his
That's it,
opponent
just like
should
that.
not be influenced by that. What I mean is that it's not panic time yet. You know, he still can get back in this fight just doing the things that he came here to do. Use the jab and be steady.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Crusher's got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counterpunch. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
Work the body.
Cruz's nose is bloodied
Keep
up.
that head
Who knows
moving.
how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Nice work. Nice work.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. And that's the end of round
Throw
4.
punches, okay?
Crusher's
Don't
gotta
walk
be
into
careful
him without
not to
throwing
fall
a
prey to
punch.
what so many fighters do. Close fight, you may be up, but you may not stay that way. He's getting some sound advice from his cornerman. Able to cover up that gut. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cruz. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Locks it away.
Use the jab.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
1-2. 1-2.
Good flush shot by Crusher. Cruz is showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instinct. How much of that is being trained?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Focus.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Oh, you're doing great. That's it.
Clicks of the talk.
Okay, you're doing fine. But listen to me. We got to do a little more. We have to pull ahead of this round, okay?
There you go.
You got to give it a double jab. You're not.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. A nice block by Crusher. Cruz is doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, offensively, they use the jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Hit the body.
Halfway through round 6.
Just like that, just like that.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cruz. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Crusher's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Circle, circle, circle. Don't stand in front of him.
There you go.
Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jab, jab.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round, what has been a very even fight. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Crusher's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Punch.
Able to place the right hand in there. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Pace yourself.
Nice.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Crusher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Jump on him. Nice.
Unable to score with the hook. Cruz's right hand scores well that time. block that time. It was intended to the head. That right hand serving well. Gets rid of that body shot.
Nice.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. Cruz is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Last 10 seconds.
All right, all right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Round number 8. Crusher's opponent may believe he's in front on the scorecards. This is a very close competitive fight. Now you have him up, Teddy, but with only a few rounds to go, it's either guy's fight.
Oh, it's too close to take for granted either way that somebody can sit back a little bit. Now it's time for the corners to work a little bit. Be creative. You know, maybe tell their charges a few stories. Maybe say, hey, I got you behind. Light a little fire there.
A solid left hand by Crusher. Cruz is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good defense, just covering up down low. Really frustrating his opponent now. Cruz is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Takes one to get one. He comes back with a right hand. Cruz's punch didn't come close.
Let's see some defense.
Good right hand by Crusher. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Double jab, double jab. Move your head.
Uppercut.
Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
One or two more of those, it'll be the end of their night.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. He just took too many damaging
listen,
shots
you
in
can throw
that
him off the
last
head
round.
movement.
He can't go on like
That's
that.
it.
I
Throw
think right
him
now
off
the
the head
referee has to be
movements.
looking very closely at possibly stopping this fight, and I think he has to understand that.
Get in and throw the uppercut and
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top, you know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
You're not focusing.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good looking two-punch combination there.
There you go. Keep moving.
Oh, what a devastating hook by Cruz. Good return fire that time. And now he's targeting upstairs. Cruz is putting forth a great combination there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
There you go.
Scores up top with a left. See how he targets that hook?
Who's the ring?
Good block.
Deep. You got it in you, champ. You got it. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round.
Let your hands go, okay? You're gonna have to let him go, or you.
No turning back now. 10th round is upon us. Last round of the fight. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Crusher's left, working well that time. Blocks that punch. That's a good block by Crusher. Cruz's combination punching is working well here. Nice block, now the overhand left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good way to protect the midsection. Goes upstairs with a right hand, left hook combination. Halfway through this 10th and final round.
Still not moving enough. Move, move!
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Crusher.
Move your head. Hands up. Hands up.
Final minute of the final round.
Hooks on the inside.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Cruz. Crusher's defense is now serving him well. Nice jump. Big, big shot he just scored with. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
It's over. The fight is over. Cruz's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Crusher's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money, knockouts, ring money.
For Teddy. Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first.
Stay away from those.
Left hand up top. Looking good. Takes a step back. Then the counter punch by Crusher.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the count.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Money. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck. And there you go. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Cruz is now getting back up off the canvas. Now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cruz. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A stabbing right hand by Money. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Jab followed by the straight by Money. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Cruz is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Keep your
And
hands
the
up.
round comes to an
Don't
end.
worry.
We did have
just
a
need you to
knockdown in that
your hands
round.
up.
Now, Teddy, if
Keep
you're in the
working
corner
again, okay?
where your man
Double
was
up the
down
jab.
on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas. So he
Okay,
can correct
very
it, and he
nice,
doesn't
very
go out
nice.
there and get
Need
caught
another
again
round
with the
just
same
like that,
punch.
okay? Just like that. Keep doing what you're doing. Move in with 2 jabs, okay? 2 jabs, and then follow with the right. 1, 1, 2.
Cruz's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. A knifing left hand by Money. Good defensive skill.
Side to side.
Throws a counter punch there. He scored well after being hit himself. He gets off with a combination up top. The left hand coming into play by Crusher. Good flush shot upstairs. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Crusher. That is a strong uppercut there. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Solid right by Money. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick, nice work.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter punch. Nice right after catching one by Cruz. Money's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Scored well up top. A stinging uppercut by Cruz. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Finish with the hook. It's easy. It's there. Just like we practice in the gym. Just throw a punch.
You know what I need you to do? I need you to relax. I need you to relax.
And round number 3 is underway. Money bang by an uppercut. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Money's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. A clean, crisp right hand by Money. Money's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot, now he gets the left. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Very accurate two-punch combo by Money. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Way to block there. Targeting that 1-2. Able to dismiss that body shot. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Crusher's defense is paying off now. 10 seconds to go in this third round. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. And round 3 comes to an end.
We need to pull ahead here. This fight is too close. I need you to double up the jab and follow with 2 or 3 more punches. Please. You need to move your head more. Side to side.
Let's go. The fight is too close. You hear me? It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judges' scorecards, right?
Round number 4 underway. Money's only won 1 round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Crusher's work on the inside is very impressive, especially with the hook. You know, some guys are just made for this kind of fighting, aren't they, Teddy?
Yeah, they are. First of all, he throws short punches, and on the inside, that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave it open where your opponent can counter back. You want to keep everything tight. He throws a beautiful textbook tight left hook.
Cruz is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Crusher's showing you that sublime skill right now. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Nice work with the jab by Money. To the head he goes with a left hand. He just missed that shot up top. Cruz is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Money.
Doing great.
He engages in the clinch. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Well struck, solid combination by Crusher.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, when he reaches in, let that right hand go. All right?
Money's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, well, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pick something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
That's okay. Let's go.
That's a solid right hand by Money. Money's game plan was to get to the inside and score and have success with a power punching on the inside, Teddy. It's not happening. So what is the answer?
Well, first of all, why is it not happening? He got caught a punch earlier on his way in, and I think he hasn't gotten over that. He's still worried now about getting in there. That punch from before, from a couple rounds ago, is still playing on his mind.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Crusher. Oh, a good right hand by Money. Right to the belt line. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Money's doing well here with them two-punch combinations. Solid straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gets a left.
Focus on the inside.
And this round comes to an end.
Beautiful
A
work.
round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's
You're
the
getting
styles
close.
that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Listen up. This is what you're doing. The reason why he's landing it is because you're standing there and letting him work. He's controlling this fight right now. You need to take this fight back. Slow him down, land some...
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cruz. Crusher's been doing a very good job landing that uppercut against his opponent. Teddy, if you're his opponent, you know that uppercut's coming. What should you be doing?
Well, exactly. You should move your head a little bit. Slip a little bit. Let that uppercut miss you. And then there's going to be an opening to counter right away. Fill that hole, probably with a hook.
Money scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Carries the punch, comes back with the hook.
Left and right. Come on.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Crusher swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Crusher. To Commits to the straight right. Cruz is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Money's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Cruz's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Money's right hand scores well. Nice two-punch combo by Money. Good, solid overhand left. Good work on the outside.
You're losing this fight.
And that
You
was
need to
set
take
up
some
by his
chances
inside
now.
fighting
You
earlier.
have to take a chance with this
Quite
guy,
honestly,
right?
I expected him to be all night long, but now he's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
Body, hand, hook, uppercut. Busy on the inside. Keep those hands moving. Busy. I am not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. Do you understand?
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Money's coming off a very determined 3 moments that was quite impressive. In fact, I think he's got a chance to get right back in this fight, Teddy.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you what, I'll go one step better. He's right back in this fight. All he has to do is keep that attitude and keep that same kind of rhythm he had the last round.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Money. You see him with the left to the head there? Good biting, snapping shot by Crusher. What an intense hook landed by Cruz. Crusher's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Money's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create the offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good exchange. He fires back. Solid left hand to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Crusher.
I need you to sit down on your punches. Sit down on your punches. When you get close, uppercut, hook. Get in and throw the uppercut and hook, all right? That's what's there for you.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3.
Money's got to figure out what he did earlier, because that's the only thing that's worked tonight when he scored that knockdown. Here we are at the beginning of round number 8, and he's trailing on your scorecard.
So I'm going to disagree with you a little bit, you know, because I'm going to say that actually he's got to forget what he did earlier.
Really?
Yeah, because he scored a knockdown, and ever since then he hasn't been using the jab. He hasn't been putting punches together. He's just been waiting for it to happen by himself.
A good two-punch combo by Crusher. Crusher's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Crusher. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Money. Money's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that cover. How about that left hand? And now he is damaged badly. Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits. Have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
A crushing two-punch combo by Crusher.
Good job!
And
Okay,
round 8
okay,
comes to
you're
an
good.
end.
You're good.
Cruz is
Deep
in
breath.
position right now.
You're leaving yourself
to really
open
bring
now.
home
You're
a
throwing
good
your
victory.
punches
He's up on
wide.
the punch
Keep
stats.
tight.
He's up
Keep
on
tight.
your scorecard.
You good?
This is his
Come on,
fight.
You got to give me
we
one
just hope
more
that
round.
the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Stay close. Stay close to him. You get in there, don't be flat-footed in there. I want to see some movement inside. But you have to stay close to this guy. He can't hurt you when you're close to him.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked out numerous times already tonight, including the last one.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that he was only beginning. It was. Corrales did.
Well, now he's got to be careful. Money's going below the belt has finally cost him a point. The ref is docking him.
Beat him to the punch!
Russia's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? What an impact. He didn't see that left hand. Oh! How does this guy go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
And it's over. This fight is over. Crusher's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly... Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Forceful two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Rushers backed up top. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Not able to land the headshot. Cruz is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Crusher's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Bad Intentions, his knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A cross hook scores well for him. Bad Intentions is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. We come to the end of the round, and you can see the cut that he's got to deal with. Now, you're the other fighter here. I assume that's a very inviting target.
Yeah, it is an inviting target. Could work 2 ways. There's a catch-22 to that. Now you can go out there, you can target it, maybe get the referee to stop the fight. The doctor will come up. But also, you can get away from your fight. He might start looking for that one spot and forget about other things to set up his punches.
Bad Intentions, his right hand, did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Bad Intentions.
He's pushing.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cruz. Cruz is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Cruz is covered with his blood right now. That cut just opened up something fierce.
And you know, you wonder about the psychological damage or potential damage of that. You know, does that affect him where he gets a little down? Does that affect his opponent where maybe his opponent gets a little reckless?
Right to the head with that right. Russia's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get on. Bad Intentions. Big shot. He is not fit for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Final 10 seconds. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Precision work with the left hand by Crusher. And that's the end of round 2.
You can do this.
Cruz's
You can do
corner
this.
has to
Now I
keep
need
him
another
calm.
round.
That's the kind
I
of
need you to
cut
be busy
that
this
can
round,
send
all
a
right?
fighter into
Now let's
fits.
box
Yeah,
smart
the corner
and not
man
get caught.
into using
Box
crazy
smart,
glue
now, champ. Come
instead
on,
of
now, hands up.
adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Bad Intentions is back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Rushers cracked by a right hand.
You're okay. Stay with me here.
A solid true uppercut by Cruz. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cruz. Blocks away that headshot. Crusher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Turns over that hook upstairs. Well-placed hook. An accurate left by Crusher. Nothing there on the punch by Bad Intentions. Crusher's now in a spot that many fighters have faced face numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
Well, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on his chin, he drops for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Cruz is so dangerous with that accuracy. It's a punch combination landing. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A headshot block. Little head hunting with the left.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax.
Interesting early rounds of this fight. Bad Intentions is up 2 rounds to 1 on your scorecard, Teddy. What do you like about him so far?
Well, I like the fact that he's busier, but I also like the fact that when he's not working, he gets out of range and he doesn't allow his opponent to win. That's why I got him winning.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the win. The old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Crusher. Nice work blocking that and then an uppercut of his own. Crusher's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one. Because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Halfway through round number 4. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now.
Watch the hook!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Good job! Good job!
Right hand by Bad Intentions. Left hand came after the jab. Off target with that hook.
Let's go! Let's go! What do you...
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. More than one punch downstairs, that could be damaging. He has his target, he lands a straight right. Bad Intentions, his punch is far off the target. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Targeting that head with combination punching. Bad Intentions is able to avoid that punch. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Crusher.
Keep moving around the ring! That's it! Just like that!
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And now he's targeting upstairs. Bad Intentions is doing well with that hook on the inside. That can be so effective when guys are toe-to-toe at short range, can it?
Especially when your opponent's standing tall. Right now, he needs to get small. He's standing up, and that left hook is finding him.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. Cruz's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Bad Intentions is left now getting into the mix. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Back to the body, back to the body.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Nowhere close, that punch by Crusher. Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Now he missed that one. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Bad Intentions is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Jab and a straight by Crusher. Cruz is able to land a good, solid left hand. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Nice job there, hooking to the body. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. And that's the end of round 6.
Nice and strong. Nice and
Well, he's
strong.
back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
You gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Bad Intentions is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business.
That's where you want to be.
Good, crisp combo. Cruz has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent and then a good counter by Crusher.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Good job with another left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Pace yourself.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Able to get rid of that one. Crusher's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Bad Intentions is combination punching is working well here. Cruz's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. That's a stinging right hand by Bad Intentions. Rush is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land those punches. He missed that uppercut. Scores up top with a left. And round 7 comes to an end.
Relax. You gonna stick.
Bad Intentions has just been more effective, Teddy. When he lands his punches, they're landing flush and they're having an effect.
Yeah, and you know, a lesson out there for people. It doesn't have to be in boxing either. You know, you can be the boss, you can be the aggressive guy without going forward. And that's what he's done. He hasn't gone forward because he's not made up that way. He's stepped back, he's given up range every once in a while. He's counted, but he's been in control.
And thus enjoying the lead on your scorecard through 7 rounds. Counter punch up top. His conditioning has really paid off here. I just like the way he looks. He's still full of energy in these late stages of this fight.
And that's what he looks for, Joe. You know, don't think that he doesn't feel as good as he looks. What I mean by that is he knew as the rounds went by that it would serve him. He knew this would be his area.
Bad Intentions, his defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Unload. More punches.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions has got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction.
Body shot. Relax. Relax.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Crusher. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Bad Intentions.
Good. Huh?
The 9th round of this good fight. Crusher showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. That was a fine block by Bad Intentions. He missed with that headshot. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make it animation, make him pay.
Landing 2 jabs by Crusher. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Really on the mark with that overhand left. A good clean 0-1-2 by Bad Intentions. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Crashes home with the uppercut. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Crusher. Accurate with the straight left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cruz. Bad Intentions is got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, Joe, the key is where the cut is. It's above the eye, and that means that the flow will go into the eye and, of course, impair the vision. That is what the referee's going to be looking at.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming. So, he's tired. He's got nothing left.
We got it.
Just go for the head. Knock him out.
All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle. Watch the headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Shake it off.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by bad intentions. Rushers tag. There's the old 1-2. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by bad intentions. Rusher's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Solid right by bad intentions. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That straight right, unable to connect. Right hand downstairs. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Final bell of a close fight. Teddy, sometimes there's close fights that are actually easy to score. This wasn't one of them.
No, you can make arguments for both guys almost every round.